Hey guys, what's up, and welcome to the next episode of Iron Completionist. As always, we are still at TOB. 508 KC now. This is starting this one off with the purple. It's the first item we've seen since my item, which was 482, I want to say. So, as a team, pretty dry. We're all pretty happy to finally see this, so let's hope it's more than the norm. Go ahead. It is the exact norm, but you know what? I'm still happy with that. So, as for what I'm going to be doing in this video, since most of my friends are going back to school, that's a great chest I got, Runor. Since most of my friends are going to be going back to school, I'll probably have more time to be doing things like Zulrah, Zami, maybe even some Bandos, because I want to finish up God Wars, and then start doing some Raids 1. If we don't have 3 people on to do trios, we'll probably just be duo Raids 1 and stuff like that very often. So, hopefully there'll start to be some more variety in the content, which I kind of don't want because I really want to get the Scythe, but I know that a lot of you guys have been looking forward to me mixing things up again, so I'm going to laugh if the rest of this video ends up still just being TOB, but I guess we'll see. Well, the first notable corp drop of the week, 668 KC, 2,000 cannonballs coming in. I know there are a lot of people who are so much drier in a sigil than I am, but I just really want to get one, man. It's just like, it's a big thing that I've wanted on my account since solo corp became like easily accessible for Iron Men. So I'm really hoping to get one at some point in the near future. It's mine. I have one item left. I don't think it's gonna be it. I'm gonna try really hard not to get my hopes up here, but hopes are up a little bit. It's probably gonna be a dupe, but if it is, let it be a cheap dupe. I'm sorry, team, but I don't want to split you guys out that much. Cheap dupe? Cheap dupe. It's fine. It's a cheap dupe. It's alright. Actually, that is the cheapest dupe, I'm pretty sure.
It's an item.
Okay, so there seems to be this common misconception, and I'm not getting rid of my tent whip yet, but I just looked and it's really low charges, so pretty soon I am going to have to replace it. There's this common misconception that people think you can just use a regular whip on the Abyssal Tentacle to be able to make it have more charges. What you actually have to do is use 2 Kraken whips together, and then you lose a Kraken Tentacle by doing that to get the charges over 10k. So if I try and do it now, you can see nothing happens. So I've had like 8 comments about that recently, and I don't know why that's suddenly people think you can do this, but you can't. So I'm not wasting the Kraken Tentacles because obviously I need them for the imbued trident. So yeah, you can't do this. Just to clear that up. I'll let you guys know that I ended last week on 500 KC. We're already up to 530. We've actually been, like, overall as a team, pretty freaking dry recently. I mean, I've been seeing drops on a regular rate, but as a team, we've been pretty dry. So, I want to quickly mention something, because some of you guys were saying in the comments of last week's video that you guys want me to start doing Inferno. And trust me, I really want to start doing Inferno too. I'm just worried because I'm not very confident in my skills in this game, and Inferno just makes me kind of nervous, as it does most people. So if I do it, I probably would be using the full Justiciar, but also I will be doing it on my main account first to get practice, so that when I get on this account, I'll at least have a good idea of how to do Zuck, and then I'll have to kind of learn how to do it with an ACB, but I might start trying it. I'm not going to put any promises out there, but I'm going to start trying to occasionally do it on my main. And if I manage to get the cape on my main, then I will start it on this account. And when I do start on this account, I'll be showing you guys attempts that get pretty far or whatever. Not the whole thing, obviously, but just little snippets, because the reason I'm worried is Inferno takes a lot of time. As someone who streams every day, I don't want to do Inferno on stream because of backseaters. And I don't really want to do nothing but Inferno off stream because then you guys won't get any videos for weeks and weeks and that'll kill my channel. So I'm not really sure exactly how I want to do it. I got to find a good balance with it, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully I can start to get some progress there. Alright, so I'm about to head off and do a little bit of Zami, so I decided to knock out this elite clue before I went. It was awful. We had Skull Ball, and let's see what we get. Exactly what you expect. Alright, so I tried this out, and I know this looks really dumb, but apparently this actually works. My stream convinced me to do a Justiciar trip. I tried it with a DFS and a Fury, like just full tank setup, and it did not work very well, but I just tried it again with a Torture and Defender instead of the Fury and the Shield. And as you can see by the top, this is actually a 13 kill trip. So I don't know if that was just complete RNG, but I mean, even if it averages like 6 or 7 kills, that's more average than my normal gear. And even though kills are a little slower, it saves me time getting kill count and whatnot. So I think I'm going to just screw with this for a little bit, maybe for this task, and just see if I can perfect a good setup with it. Well, first drop of the task, God Sword Shard 3 off of a minion. Don't really need God Sword Shards anymore, but they're still always very nice to see. So Sam's 176 dry. I'm not that dry, but we are pretty dry as a team. My neighbor's mowing his lawn. It's probably really loud. Go ahead and open the chest, Kurt.
We're all back in college. This is going to be a good drop. Or
It's
not.
exactly what we'd all expect it to be.
It'll be the normal drop. Okay. That would be great.
Is this the dream? It's oh please, 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 please. Fuck.
Oh my god.
It's my third one. So I saw that I was pretty close to level and decided I would just do some gem mining to actually finish off this level. It's about 50k experience, so it only took about an hour, but 86 mining coming in, which it now makes my lowest 3 stats, rune crafting, agility, and mining, meaning I kind of need to get on top of working on all of those. So, the reason I'm doing gem mining is because I needed some red topaz for the future whenever I am doing my prayer. I kind of wanted to have some burning amulets. Plus, maybe having some bracelets of slaughter would be nice for Kraken tasks and stuff like that too. Alright, so while I was mining those gem rocks this morning to get that mining level, I did get an elite clue geode, so let's go ahead and see what we get from this. And it's exactly what you'd expect from an elite clue, absolutely nothing interesting. So I only had a few kills left on my task after that last trip at Zami, so I decided just to finish it up over here at the regular Greater Demons. So I'm going to go pick up a new task now. Unfortunately, no hilt on this one, but I'm not going to be going for the back-to-back just because Zami tasks are like 6 to 7 hours, and I'm not a big fan of doing tasks like that back-to-back, so here's something we have not revisited in a long time. 199 Dagannoths. So that's going to be a pretty big task of Dagannoth Kings, which hopefully I can get done in one trip with some one-taking and SGS. I guess I'll test myself a little bit with this one. The Bane of all Iron Men. Just got myself my second pair, I think, of Zami D-Hide boots. I'm going to see if I can source my POH. If not, I will probably just drop it over to my main at some point. But that is a nice one. So let's go check. It's off to the south real quick. And let's see if we have it. And we do. I think I'm only missing the Arma ones, I want to say. I don't even know if it's like the next page. No, I'm missing the Bandos ones. Just the Bandos ones. Well, another Spirit Shield coming in on KC 684 at Corp. Alright, well over there on the floor, you can see, I just pulled myself a nice juicy Berserker ring. Once again, I already have all the uniques from DKs besides pets, so it's not really necessary, but it's always nice to see stuff like that. What a fucking turnaround to this task. Like 2 rotations later, picking up an archer's ring now. Awesome. maybe we can still get Lord of the Rings. I've still never had it. Would very much like to get Lord of the Rings at some point on this account. I should specify, I know my KC is quite low in this account, so it'd be weird to have Lord of the Rings on this account. But my main is like 6k base, and I've still never had it, so. Alright, that is that task done. Unfortunately, no Lord of the Rings completion, but still a fantastic task nonetheless. So 3 Dragon Axes added to the collection, Beering and Archering, and a hard and elite clue. Also, I have tons of prayer potions left. I didn't think that I would actually be doing this well at DKs, considering I haven't been here for a few months, and I did 199 kills that trip. So I think in the future, I might just start taking claws instead of the SGS, just to make the tasks go slightly faster. Or I might just start taking like more mage switches or something like a tormented bracelet, or I don't know. Still, very nice. I'm not going to go for the back-to-back on this one, since I don't really have anything that I need from here besides just the prayer XP, so I'm just going to go pick up a new task and then maybe do a master clue. Alright, more Greater Demons means back to Zami at some point in the near future. This is the first step. That's just not very nice. Guess I kind of have to do the Zami now, maybe. Maybe it's a sign. Alright, so once again, another Zami task, pretty much done. I'm going to go finish off these last 9 kills in the Catacombs, because I'm not going to go back for a 4-kill trip. Been getting really unlucky on my trips today. Every single trip has been less than 6 kills, pretty much, and it's kind of weird, because my last Zami task I was averaging like 9 to 10 kills per trip. So, I don't know, that's just a bad RNG day, and also we got no drops at all on that task, besides just a bunch of hard clues. So, 2 Zami tasks, and pretty much nothing to show for it. That kind of sucks. You know, if there's one thing I am and always will be lucky on, it is definitely Cave Horrors. Fresh little change of pace after all the dry streaks everywhere else, but picking up another Black Mask on this account. I think this is my, like, 14th one or something ridiculous. So just trying to knock out this task real quick so we can hopefully pick up something else that's remotely interesting. Alright, so here we are at the Demonic Gorillas, and as you can see on the ground, there's a Zenite shard right here. I'm going to pick it up in case I disconnect. The reason I'm here is because I got a Black Demon task, which as you can see I'm actually almost done with. Been getting some really consistently good trips, like 60 kill trips and whatnot. But got a Zenite shard. I'm probably just going to make it into like a Tormented Bracelet and just stick it in the stack of braces in the bank, because last time I made an anguish, and then we got the anguish kit, so now I have an anguish that has an ornament and an anguish that doesn't in the bank. The reason I'm here, though, is because I still need to get a monkey tail. So I figured there's really no point like skipping the Black Demon task when I still need to get the monkey tail to complete these things. But that is the last thing we need. This is just bank value right here. Finished up the Black Demon task at Demonics, and lo and behold, we get another freaking Graders task, the max task since I don't have it extended. So that's 100 more Zami kills, give or take. Obviously not going to do that right now because I've already done over 100 Zami kills this week, and I just... CBA, man. So I'm going to go make this, I'm going to buy a Poison Chalice, figure out where to do that, and then make this into another Tormented Bracelet for our third one. Alright, sold off the Chaos Runes, and now I'm going to buy the Onyx, as always, then fuse them together, blah, 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 blah. Alright, well, here it is. Poison Chalice, interesting item, but managed to get it. It just gives you a +1 crafting boost, so that's all I needed for this. And there we go. That is our third Tormented Bracelet on this account. So in total now, let me get rid of these things first of all. In total now, we have 7, I believe, so I'm going to double check that. So we have 1 here, 3 here, 1 here, 1 here, and then of course we have the extra anguish over here. So this is the reason I started making Tormented Bracelets now, is because I started making extra anguishes, and then I got the ornament kit, so now it's taking up an extra slot in my bank, which kind of sucks. There are no ornament kits for bracelets, so I don't have to worry about that, so that's kind of cool, I guess. So earlier on in this video, I mentioned that I was going to be starting to do some Inferno attempts, and as you can see, this is my first, well, I guess you can't really see that it's my first, but this is my first attempt on my main. I was kind of freaking out at the beginning here, because I had these tiles marked. I was doing this on Discord with my friends, and they were helping me, because 2 of them have capes, and 2 of them are actually going for capes right now. It's the people I do TOB with. But as you can see in the beginning, I was kind of panicking because my tiles weren't marked. This is not the first time I've been to Zuck, but it's the first time I've been to Zuck when I have literally any fucking idea what I'm doing. Because the other time I was here was right after I maxed my main account, and that was over a year ago at this point, I believe. So for a first Zuck attempt, I'm actually pretty happy with how far I got. I've been doing a couple hours of Inferno in the afternoons, really, really relaxed. I'm not trying to, like, speed run anything. I don't care if my first cape takes me forever, because I'm trying to learn every single mechanic that I can for the waves to be able to manipulate the spawns and everything, or not manipulate them, but get them to be in the proper places and whatnot for me when I get behind pillars. Because when I do this with my Iron Man, I'm going to be using an armor crossbow and a blowpipe, which is a lot slower. You can also see my T-bow was noodling here a lot. I actually ended up getting a second set of Rangers and Majors in the beginning, which for a T-bow is pretty abnormal, honestly. So I guess while I'm outroing this video, I'm going to go ahead and leave this playing. So if you guys enjoyed this video, as always, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and check out the Discord and the clan chat. I really appreciate people who hang out in the CC and the Discord. Even though I'm not like super talkative in the CC, trust me, I'm always reading it, and I'll talk occasionally in there. And then in the Discord, I'm pretty much always active. Another thing I want to mention is that I did finally get my wedding photography, so I probably will make a wedding video soon for you guys who are interested, because I know some of you guys were actually interested in that. And I will probably mention like how I met my wife and how we got engaged and all that stuff too. So if that's something that's interesting to you guys, make sure you let me know, and I will show you guys whenever I get that. Oh, and by the way, here's where I ended up dying. So Jad spawns right here, and I was actually doing amazing on Jad. I was really proud of this. Doing fantastic job. Bo was doing really good. And then the healer spawned right here. When I get to the end, I attacked the healer and it drags me out, and I got insta'd by Zuck. So that kind of sucked. But other than that, wasn't too bad. I mean, that was a really good first attempt for me. Like I said before, I'm really happy. So once again, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. That stuff really does help me a lot. Make sure you turn on notifications. And if you guys want to see anything happening live, the only thing I don't live stream are the Inferno attempts, but pretty much everything else that happened in this video does happen on live stream. Make sure you head over to Twitch. I do still try to stream every single day. Then every Saturday I do stuff with my Twitch subs, like sub raids, and we're going to actually try and start doing some Rev content and stuff like that sometimes too. So make sure you guys pop over there. I would really appreciate it. Have a fantastic afternoon, and I hope those of you who are back in class did not have too rough of a first week if this was your first week.